Alrighty, welcome back. We have our second series of the day getting ready to go here. Bronze6, our #1 seed, is going to be taking on our victor from the last series, Dead Gaming, here to see who will be moving on to tonight's finals. Teams are here in the lobby. We're getting ready to roll, just making sure set and situated, ready to begin. It looks like good. Let's go over to map select. Let you know what the state of this series is. Battlefield of Eternity, Garden of Terror, Alterac Pass, and Sky Temple have been banned away for this series. We're going to be starting things off on Tomb of the Spider Queen, as chosen by Dead Gaming. Alrighty. Bronze6 has been defeated in the finals of the first two qualifiers here, looking to break the streak today, bring it home. But first they've got to get past a pretty tough squad here in Dead Gaming. See if they can make it happen as we go into our draft. Excellent, excellent indeed. Hog are going to be banned off the top here. Trying to keep an eye on what's going on in the other series here. Coming down to the wire in game number 2 of Bread Over Ducks versus Caffeinated Knights. We are steamrolling ahead here on this channel. Couple tanks banned off the top here. Johanna and Diablo removed. How you doing, dudettes? You doing okay today? Dead Gaming considering their next ban here. Junkrat, probably something they're thinking about. And Junkrat to be removed. Bronze6, first pick opportunity here. See if they want that Lucio or Brightwing. There's something else they want to control here on Tomb. Hanzo has been a pretty high priority pick. Lunara can come through as well. Of course, you got to think about your Juan Pablo picks as well. Has been playing an awful lot of Greymane. Always has a Phoenix ready to go. See what they want for this pick number 1. Mason Blaze, lock it in the Blaze. About as safe as it gets here for Bronze6. Dead Gaming, ready with their response here. I feel like, you know, if you just go by the meta lists, it's Brightwing Hanzo. We'll see how they want to lean here into this Blaze. Tychus is one that comes up quite a bit on Tomb of the Spider Queen for siege potential. Not going to be taken here, though. It's going to be a Nubarak Sylvanas for Brandon and Slug Hunter. Pretty early on the Anubarak here. Not one that we tend to see right off the top, but with Johanna and Diablo removed, that does increase the priority of that tank pick. Danny locking in that Muradin, and Ferret goes for the Lucio to get our final pre-mid bans all set. There goes Phoenix, banned away here by Dead Gaming. Understandable. Bronze6 looking across at that Anub Sylvanas. Decide they don't want to have to deal with the Leoric. Leoric does have some pretty strong power here on Tomb of the Spider Queen, being one of the safest bottom laners. And also being able to put the hurt onto Blaze and Muradin, which they definitely don't want versus an Anubarak comp. Dahaka Stukov coming on through for Gojira and Cheekies. Prizing some rolls there from the first series of the day. Now Bronze6, they need some damage to round out their comp. We'll see if they want to grab that Maiev for themselves, as Rhett definitely positioning for another Maiev here. Juan Pablo and Kira, I feel like it's just going to be Greymane Chromie considering their past. There's the Greymane, and they are going to take the Maiev. Okay. Kira locking that in. Juan Pablo does go for that Greymane. We'll see if Rhett wants to opt for the Genji or if it's going to be a new pick here for the Dead Gaming captain. What shall it be, Rhett? Let me know. What's it gonna be? Mephisto. Spicy pick here for Dead Gaming. Normally we see this picked into a double healer composition, but Tomb of the Spider Queen, just the way that the map is laid out makes it a very safe map for Mephisto. So you can get away with it in a, you know, less than on paper ideal position. I think this is a pretty good setup here for Dead Gaming. All right, cool drafts. Let us do it. It's game number 1 of our second series. On the left in the blue, this time we have Bronze6. Ferret is on the Lucio, Juan Pablo on Greymane, Mason Blaze on the Blaze, Danny on Murden, and Kira is playing the Maiev. On the right in the red, we have Dead Gaming. Cheeky's on Stukov, Slug Hunter is playing the Sylvanas, Brandon on Anubarak, Gojira on the Dahaka, and Rhett is playing Mephisto.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 1 is underway. Lucio going with that party mix on level 1. It's like a skull missile build here for Mephisto, and we've got the health quest for Dahaka. One thing to note here, reactive ballista spores has been picked up by Stukov, so not going to go with the, you know, easy peasy lurking arm build, instead going for probably the reactive and virulent setup. Let's see what the setup is going to be here for Stukov as the game goes on. Gojira going to land a quick drag onto Danny. There's the silent zone. Put Burden down to about half there. A little bit more as Slick Hunter applied the Shadow Dagger. The rotations will commence. Danny looking for the Stormbolt there. Didn't quite get it. There's the nice knock-up, though, from Brandon. Danny did still have the Dwarf Toss to get back to safety. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Mason Blaze and Gojira going to continue to do battle here. I know Gojira with the mana lead, Mason Blaze with the health lead. Past the minute mark, which means these teams are going to go ahead and grab themselves some bruisers. One thing you're going to watch for in the early game with these teams is whether anyone is going to prioritize this bottom camp here. A lot of these higher level teams like to jump on that bottom camp when they can, when they feel they've got a camp fight advantage. Looking at these two teams, I can't say whether one really has a big advantage over the other if it comes down to it. Although going into a Stukov Mephisto on a point seems pretty rough if you're Bronze6. Nonetheless, though, they get Gojira pushed behind the wall, and that allows Juan Pablo to jump down here and take this camp quickly. Nice job there with the pressure. Dead Gaming did take the opportunity to clear away the mid-bruiser camp, so we'll see if they can create some pressure in the mid lane here. Bronze6 now has to deal with. Brandon thinking about moving on in there. Juan Pablo is going to try to reposition there, manages to get on through. Danny might not be so lucky, has the Dwarf Toss though and gets away. Mason Blaze with the connection there on the low side. As Mephisto's actually pulled back in there, Maiev with the tether is going to grab first blood of the game for Bronze6. The trash talk is real in the chat. Bronze6 looking for a little turn in here. Kira dropping off 13, now 23 out of 50. It's Brandon jumping on back to safety with the burrow charge. Mason Blaze just poking the wall whenever possible there with the twin jets, the crossfire. This level 7 is getting close. Both teams getting close on their turn in. Bronze6 does have enough if all of their members turn in. Brandon gonna go ahead and get the delay onto Danny. There's the jump in and the stun. Juan Pablo gonna put some damage onto Slug Hunter here as Ferret taking quite a bit of damage from the zippy zaps of Mephisto. Bronze6 about to find their 7s. As the rotations continue here, they haven't really found an opportunity like they did in the bottom lane to force a back here. Oh, Silent Zone is good onto Danny. Dwarf Toss just in time there. As As we see the level 4 subwoofer quest was finished there by Lucio. Is that hitting 3 people? Yeah. Hit 3 enemies with a single soundwave. Now Mason Blaze thinking about a turn in, but Brandon had that locked down. No chance there. Danny with 14 on the top side will have the opportunity, and that is blue web weavers for our first objective of the game. So Bronze 6, see what they can do with their first pressure here. Mason Blaze putting some hurt onto Gojira. Grabbing that adrenaline stim pack at 1 to up that auto attack speed can help with trading in lane, as you saw there. Now Kira and Juan Pablo clearing up the mid lane, so gonna see if they can poke down this wall. Silent Zone proving to be a little bit problematic here for Bronze 6, but it looks like they will take down this wall without too much issue. Brandon still healthy there, has the shielding. Nice pushback. Now the rotate on down. Oh, trouble for Gojira. Gets underground, has to pop the essence. 30 gems on this dinosaur. To be pushed back, and that is Gojira going down. Can anyone get there to pick these up? Brandon is going to dig in for them. Will there be a punish here? Oh, look at the silent slow onto Maev. That is gems on the ground there. I think that's 10 that fell. Nice play by Cheekies to get that turnaround kill under the fort. Now Brandon moving onto the bottom side here. 3 members from Bronze 6 going to try to fight here, but like I said, trying to fight on the point versus Mephisto Stukov might not be what Bronze 6 wants here. Slug Hunter trying to cut off Danny. Nice job by Rhett to jump in front, and that is another kill here for Dead Gaming. Wailing Arrow went out, but did not get the last hit onto Ferret. Now Dead Gaming with the momentum. They found their 10s first. And now they've got the camp to push in through the bottom lane. Red Web Weavers to come on through as well. Oh, the root inside the silence. What a play there from Dead Gaming. Can they find Lucio off this cocoon? Ferret with the scoot there on the edge of the wall is going to get away. But Dead Gaming with a head of steam here in the bottom lane. One stun is good. Ferret trying to move back to safety, but Brandon is actually going to be the one caught and taken down here. Nice counter kill from Bronze 6. They're looking at Slug Hunter here next. Trying to double back, avoids the Stormbolt. Juan Pablo can't get in range for another auto. Sylvanas with nowhere to go is going to fall. Couldn't get the Haunting Wave off cooldown in time. Counter kills galore here in the mid game on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Because finally the objective is going to be addressed here. Bottom lane did get killed in that push. Oh, Maev popped in the mid. I went away because I thought the action had ceased, but another nice job by Dead Gaming playing around that lurking arm.
My web wheels have fallen. Gather gems if you wish to stay.
I know neither team has enough for a quick turn-in, though it is close here for Bronze 6. Even on levels, even on kills.
Return the gems to me.
Not quite even on structures. Dead Gaming slightly ahead in that arena. As now the bruiser camps are going to be focused on. Brett and Brandon watching the bottom turn in. Gojira watching the top turn in. It's now Bronze 6 looking to step up here. I have feints forward with the shade there. Bronze 6 decides they don't want it just yet. It's like they were thinking about moving in, but they end up doubling back here. Gojira on the deep flank here, just moving forward to try to grab this experience. Endurance of Fate does not land. Mason Blaze doesn't hit with the jet propulsion either. Brandon could be in a spot of trouble. Cocoon goes out as Rhett gets hit with the cursed bullet. Blaze trying to wait to get out of that cocoon. Kira dragged forward there by Gojira. Giant silence, as well as the containment disc as the ults fly left and right. But nothing lands and both teams forced to retreat. Pablo steps forward here. Brandon could be... But no, he's getting healed up plenty. Bronze6 thinking about the aggression there, but doesn't end up landing here. Gojira can't get the drag. Brett taking another hit from that cursed bullet is a little bit far forward here. Mephisto in trouble. That is going to be a kill here for Bronze6. Huge jet propulsion from Blaze. Another 2 go down. Cheeky's trying to find a way out of there, but Ferret is on the chase, and that is going to be a quad kill for Bronze6. Massive flank there from Mason Blaze. Just locked everyone down on that same spot. Now the boss and the turn-in are about to go over to Bronze6 here. Boss about to be capped. Ferret's got the 2. We're going to see a big top lane push for the side of Bronze6. Mason Blaze not able to get down there. Slug Hunter sneaks that camp here for Dead Gaming. We'll see how far this push can go. Boss already onto the fort with a fortified wave. Webweaver is on the way. Oh, containment disc does not land there. Brandon able to scoot away. Webweaver spawning way back in the lane there. I guess it saw the last remnants of that fort. Brandon doesn't have anywhere to go here, as healed up by Stukov just barely. Behind the wall in the end. Bronze6 is looking for this keep. They are pushing hard here. Mason Blaze comes on in with the bunker. He's going for the super flank. Objective and boss still rolling here. This keep looks like it is going to be forfeit. This level 16 is in as Danny finds the stun on the low side. No one in range to follow up though. Still, the keep is going down and Bronze6 establishes their map advantage. Danny thinking about moving on to Anubarak there. No such luck. Kira staying mounted as Dead Gaming was looking for another pick there. Still 6 more gems needed for a back-to-back turn-in, but it is close here for Bronze6. Just a couple more waves required. Got one down here in the bottom lane that they can access. Dead Gaming, they have their 16s. And they do have enough for their own turn in here if they can find the space. Maiev is working on the back camp right now for Bronze6. Has that level 1 to be able to solo it. A few more gems required, but they're spread across a couple members here on the side of Dead Gaming. Bronze6 could be looking for a fight here. Right now, Greymane is on the top side looking for a quick turn-in, but the fight comes to them. Dead Gaming grabs the pick onto Muradin. Juan Pablo finishes the turn-in anyway and gets the Webweavers rocking here. Can Bronze6 find a pick here in the mid? There's the cursed bullet. Gojira, though, going straight back to full. Now the drag is hit onto Maiev. Kira in trouble, will go down. Bronze6 looking for a short-handed pick, but they pay the price. So, Dead Gaming. Very timely picks there will nullify this objective phase. Start to try to even things up once again. They are down in structures. Fairly even on the experience and on the kill count here. See Gojira starting to make their way down to this bottom lane. Top being pushed in. Bronze6 still without Maiev here. Playing pretty aggressively for being 4v5. They see Cheeky's on the pushback here. There's the connection. Sylvanas actually goes down in the bottom lane. Unbelievable. This time the 4v5 attempt is going to be pretty successful here. Mason Blaze with the stun. They find the kill onto Stukov as well. Bronze6 has just been nothing but aggressive. Even when down in these situations, they find a double kill here. As Red, oh my gosh, Red is tearing through the members of Bronze6. Somehow Ferret's going to survive. That is a trade, a Nubrak onto Maev here as the fight continues. Gojira trying to get on out of there, will be stunned and removed. Brett nearly took down the entire team of Bronze6 in one combo there. But only Maev to fall, and now Bronze6 is looking for another keep. Unbelievable. You saw that lightning reaction combo. Huge damage there. Still looking at huge damage as Danny's gonna go down, but Mephisto falls as well. Juan Pablo wants this kill on a Slug Hunter. Dipping and diving away, but it's not enough. The Lurking Arm can't confirm the kill onto Ferret. It's another double here for Bronze6. Top boss is up in a couple seconds here. We see Bronze6 moving in that direction. They don't have enough for another turn-in. Not gonna go for the boss. Okay. I thought they would jump directly on that, but I guess they're not interested. Juan Pablo gonna get the bottom lane going. Mason Blaze gonna drop off a few gems as they wait for Murden to return. Right now, Dead Gaming waiting on Mephisto and Sylvanas here. It's like now they're thinking about the boss a little bit delayed here. Kira's going to start it up. It looks like mostly a bait as Brandon is going to be spotted coming on in. Curse Bullet lands. Brandon is just going to boogie right on out again, though. Containment Disc did not catch the fleeing. Brett thinking about another gigantic combo. Durance over the wall is going to connect. There it is. The stomp lands, though, and Brett cannot reposition. Gojira trying to get onto the point is pushed off. And now we've got a full-on brawl here. Juan Pablo trying to trade, but will go down first. Now it is a Nubrak and Dahaka to go down. Brett in trouble, will fall. 3 for 1 so far as Cheekies is pulled into the boss stun. 4 for 1 here. There's the silence combo. Ferret in trouble. Slug Hunter with a gigantic trade. Kira could be in a spot of trouble as well, but this boss moving towards the core. Mason Blaze is just looking to win this game. Sylvanas showing that burst ability. But it's not going to be enough here. Bronze6 somehow managing to come out ahead in these huge fights on the point. Kira in trouble is going to double jump here. Will go down to Slug Hunter, but the boss just too healthy. Bronze6 is going to take this game number 1. GG. Very nicely played in a very close match there. Dead Gaming looked like they nearly had him a couple times, had good control there in the mid-game. Bronze6, huge aggression on those 4v5s. One time comes out behind, one time comes out way ahead. And they just could not let up on the gas. Let's go to the post-match. Juan Pablo on the Greymane, 61,000 damage. Coming on out for Bronze6, Slug Hunter. Really 67,000 hero damage there for Dead Gaming. Top in all categories there for the red team. Take a quick look at the talents as we update the scoreboard and we'll get ourselves ready for a game number 2. Oh. Do your stretches. Sit up straight, grab your water. It's important. You gotta do it. It's important. All right. In case you are just joining us, you can see the bands there. Dragonshire, this one selected by Bronze6, is going to be where we're headed for game number 2. Give them the caster ready, and we'll wait for this game to fire on up. Hope everyone in chat's having a good time. We're also keeping an eye on that exciting Game 3 action going on, Bread over Ducks versus Caffeinated Knights. I know I am. My frame rate will suffer, but that is okay. It's important. Cars are starting to come on out for our teams. Let's hang out with the cat cam for a second. Why not? We'll do cat cam time. Gotta angle this camera up. There we go. Better angle. All right, lobby's up. Let's get into it. Game number 2. Dragonshire is the map here. See if Bronze6 can put a cap on it, or if Dead Gaming is going to come roaring back. Opening band Phoenix here. Aware of Juan Pablo's proclivities. Hogger next to be removed. There goes the Maiev. Maiev has been a definite force today, no matter which team she's on. There goes Diablo. Junkrat up, Lucio up, Right Wing is up. Cheeky's gonna lock that one in. Very powerful pick here on Dragonshire. Really, really helping to support the top lane is a pretty big deal here. Bronze6 now with the opportunity. See if they want the Junkrat, if they just want to go over to the Blaze once again. It's a hard pick to pass up, and there it is. Blaze Lucio going to be the choices here. Wanting to get that Lucio before the mid ban. See if Dead Gaming wants the Junkrat for that bottom lane. It's an interesting situation. Because you almost never get the opportunity to get it, so you get used to playing with other picks. Slug Hunter's gonna do it. I almost feel like I would rather have Hanzo over the Junkrat here, but it's a tough choice. Junkrat just does so many things that no other hero can do, that it's hard to pass up. Especially on a map like this, if you end up going Ripper Air. It's just unfair. Like, you can just clear the entire mid area between top and bot. You can just fly straight over the top. It's uncool. It's unfair. Leoric, the other pick here. Gojira going to take that to the top lane versus Blaze, as we see Genji banned away here by Bronze6. Dead Gaming going to go ahead and remove Falstad to try to remove a global response to the Bright Wing. Bird and Greymane. Play it till it don't work. Bronze6 just gonna run it back here, pretty much. Kira not gonna be able to go for the Maiev, of course. I would not be terribly surprised to see a Chromie in that last pick position. We'll see what Dead Gaming has for their tank and flex option. What do we got? What do we got? Show me! Johanna Sylvanas. Saw that powerful Sylvanas there in game number 1. We'll see if Slug Hunter goes to the silver, if that will be a ret pick here. Kira on the last spot. See what the choice is going to be. I imagine we want something at range, you know, Lunara, Hanzo, Chromie. What do we got? Could be Lunara here. I really like the Wisp for Dragonshire. I think it's the most powerful form of vision among the Sonic Arrow, the Time Walker's Pursuit, and the Wisp. I feel like the Wisp does the most. So I like this choice here from Bronze6. Right. Load on in to game number 2 here. Dead Gaming needs to take 2 straight if they want to move on to the finals. Bronze6 only 1 win away here. Game number 3 between Bread over Ducks, Caffeinated Knights rolls on here. See if we can beat them. We'll see if we can beat them to the finish. Let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. Game number 2 here on the left in the blue. It is Bronze6. Mason Blaze on the Blaze. Juan Pablo on the Greymane. Danny on Muradin. Kira on Lunara. And Ferret is on the Lucio. On the right in the red, Dead Gaming. Rhett is on the Junkrat. Slug Hunter on Sylvanas. Cheeky's playing Brightwing. Brandon on the Johanna. And Gojira is playing Leo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight well,
Here we go.
heroes.
Game number 2 is underway. Only quest to be had here is the party mix from Lucio. They're going to be looking to stack that up. Oh, looks like we got a pause here. Sorry about that. Noticed that my my OBS was freaking out. So hopefully that's cleared up now. It's okay now. Not sure what the issue was. But we're okay. Mason Blaze grabs the stun onto Gojira. Nice follow-up stun from Danny.
First blood.
That is Leoric to go down. Nice move onto the top side there from Bronze6. Brightwing could not get there in time. And even if Brightwing had landed, might have ended up being just a double kill instead of 0. I never left? Okay, that's good.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power?
Good, good, good.
Take control of the shrines.
Yeah. I didn't drop any... There weren't any frame drops for what was being sent out, but my OBS was chunking very hard, so I think there was a... something with my computer that happened briefly, not with my internet. Nonetheless, we're here, we're fine, it's all
Capture the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power.
Cruiser camp's being taken by both sides here as the shrines are activating. Gojira could be in a spot of trouble here once again. Dips on down to the low side. Is Brandon going to come on up here for the save? Cheeky's arrives as well. Could have a counter kill here, but Ferret able to boost away after that poly move. Big focus onto the top lane for both teams here as the Bruiser camps collapse. Gojira going to threaten a quick Dragon Knight here. Is Danny going to jump over the wall and deny? Brandon taking some damage here on the low side. Bruiser camp's still up here for the side of Dead Gaming. Blaze is forced to peel off here. Cover the mid for the moment. Dead Gaming now putting on the pressure here, 4v3. Blaze going to put the minions in the middle into that wall. Brandon peeling away here to get that XP. Well, Brandon actually going for a dragon here, but Mason Blaze still in the area. Still most of the XP vacuumed up there by Johanna. Kira having a little bit of trouble here. Getting onto the point versus Rat. This is part of why Junkrat is such a monster here on Dragonshire with those traps on level 4. Danny gonna step onto the top point here to relieve the pressure for the meantime. Juan Pablo and Mason Blaze able to come on down here and help Kira out. Kira's gonna just play around with the trap a little bit. Once again, 4 members from Dead Gaming here on the top side. Just putting on the pressure. Blaze in the mid, though. It's right up against the wall here. Bronze6 also has their level 7s unlocked. Here we're going to jump onto the bottom point as Mason Blaze is going to be spotted here. Ooh, barely gets away from the condemn. Gojira connected there as the jump is good. Wraithwalk will get Gojira back to safety. Could be trouble for Kira. Lunara staying safe for now. So it looked like Sylvanas was thinking about coming on down. Slug Hunter being collapsed onto here, but there's Brightwing coming in for the support. Cleanse as well, but the CC just keeps on coming. Slug Hunter not able to reactivate the wave. Has another kill here for Bronze6. Cheeky's in trouble. Last auto connects and Brightwing goes down. Jira doing a good job of keeping that top side owned by Dead Gaming. So no quick dragon here for Bronze6, but see a push in the bottom lane. Juan Pablo's starting up this bruiser camp. Sylvanas and Brightwing are back here. Lucio getting close to done with the party mix. Another 100 stacks required. Did finish up the level 4. Level 10's about to be here for Bronze6. We'll see if they can jump on that advantage with this minion wave. Nothing out of the ordinary picked. It is once again Thornwood Vine here for Lunara. No leaping strikes today. Blaze still having some difficulty grabbing that point back 1v1 versus Leoric. Jira just not letting that point go away for free. Oh, there's a stun on the front line. Nice cleanse, though. Danny is able to get the jump off before the polymorph is cast. Blaze may have finally found an opportunity to grab this top shrine. Does convert it back, but won't convert it all the way as Gojira has arrived. Bronze6 getting their macro going. Grab their siege camp. We'll see if anyone's heading over to Bruisers. Looks like Mason Blaze is thinking about it. Meanwhile, no thought required here for Dead Gaming. They're jumping straight on top of this. Looks like Juan Pablo and Ferret going to go ahead and handle the left side bruiser for Bronze6. Rhett just bumping Danny around because why not? Top bruiser camps are claimed here. And we see Cheekies and Slug Hunter waiting on the top side, trying to get Mason Blaze to step out. Such luck here, as Mason is playing very safe at the ball. Juan Pablo thinking about jumping onto Rhett on the low side here. Danny stepping on forward here, as Brandon is caught on the rotation. First bullet used. Double stun here on the front side as Riptire is committed. Meanwhile, on the top side here, two members in a bruiser camp on the side of Dead Gaming going to take down this structure. Now Bronze6 looking for an opportunity to trade buildings, but they're kind of being rebuffed on both other lanes. They got level 13. Mason Blaze wants to step out for a stun here, but the rotation is moving to the top side here. Gojira going to mount up. Sees Juan Pablo coming. Uh-oh, but Mason Blaze in the area wants a stun, and there it is. Gojira going to get the Entomb, still staying alive here. Juan Pablo goes down. Wow, Gojira staying alive for long enough to get that trade, and now Bronze6 is on the retreat. I thought that was going to be Leoric going down before Brightwing landed. Then Brightwing landed, I thought, oh, well, that's just going to be a double kill, but nicely done by Dead Gaming to get the 1-for-1 there. Dead Gaming going to go ahead and grab themselves a dragon here. See what they can do in the mid lane. Looks like it won't be... Oh, huge stun from Mason Blaze on the back line. Cheeky's in trouble, has the blink to move to the low side, but Juan Pablo seeks and destroys. That's one kill here for Bronze Gaming. Danny booted away. Chase is looking. They're looking for Slug Hunter here. Wave is not activated, but now Slug Hunter with nowhere to go. Going to be slowed there by the oil. That is it for Sylvanas. Looking at the Discord, it looks like Caffeinated Knights picked up the 2-1 series victory over Bread over Ducks. So over an Eternally Blue TV, they're going to be starting up Caffeinated Knights versus Cho'Gall's Angels. Once they are ready to go. Bronze6, they grab the bottom tower. Grab the bottom fort, I should say. They're going to try to get this bruiser camp going. Dead Gaming. Already picking up their siege now, have to deal with a siege camp moving against them. But Bronze6 is about to have their 16s. So this could be an opportunity for a quick fight here. Bronze6 might just try to slow siege this down with a double camp push. 15.5 for Dead Gaming. The York trying to do some double soaking, find those level 16 talents. Very nice clear there as Bronze6 decide they're just going to move and try to take mid structure here. The Juan Pablo is the one that took the aggro. They're going to have to jump off this early. Gojira avoiding the slam and the bullet. It's a pretty good hold there from Dead Gaming. It would look like there was just going to be a slow siege into oblivion, but they get the bottom lane clear. They stop the mid from being taken down, and now they've got their level 16s. Johanna stepping pretty far forward here, dueling with Danny. That's going to be the jump taken down here. Gush in mine. Good patience there from Rhett. Dead Gaming. Looking for an opportunity to move out. Danny going to jump on forward, find the quick stun, but no one in range to follow it up. Pops the unstoppable. Just to make sure. Brandon in some trouble there. Will get hit with the bullet, but has the iron skin to endure. Here on the low side, just trying to get that poison spread. The damage high. Lunara stepping out a little farther. Brandon does have the Blessed Shield available. There it is. Blessed Shield comes on out. Danny going to try to come on down for the save, or at least the trade. Lunara is down. Nice pickup there by Dead Gaming. In the mid, Gojira taking some hits there, but Bronze6 going to be forced to back away, and this looks like Dead Gaming picking up a dragon. Nicely played there by Dead Gaming. Mid fort to fall. Looks like the rotation's going to be to the bottom fort here for Dead Gaming. Bottom fort definitely going to go down here. Little chunk onto Johanna, nothing that Brightwing can't deal with. As it looks like maybe the wall will go down, but probably not much else with this push. Gush in mind, not going to get Danny there. Jump is down, so Danny not going to be able to jump on forward here. Good slow there from Mason, thinking about moving forward. Gojira with the unstoppable. Avoids the engage. Still pretty even, though. Dead Gaming with the map advantage right now, but everyone's got both their keeps. That's important. Bronze6 going to step up here onto Johanna. Extra stun goes on out. Can they get the global? No, Iron Skin is used. Cheeky's with the save. And now big trouble is Danny. Gets the avatar and gets the jump, but the connection from the Drain Hope. Finds the kill onto Muradin. Great turnaround there from Dead Gaming. See what they can do. They're going to go ahead and grab themselves a bruiser camp. Right now, Lunar are going to take the opportunity to step up and get some clear here. 25 seconds on Muradin. Should be up quick enough to defend the bottom keep, but Dead Gaming is pressing forward. They're about to have their level 20s as well. If they can find themselves a pick, they'll be in a pretty demanding spot to try to take this game. Muradin just now coming out of the base. Mason Blaze wants a flanking stun. Not going to commit just yet. There's the Entomb used. Gojira going to eat a Cursed Bullet and move on back here. Danny in the mix is looking for a stun. The level 20 on Leoric is not enough for the save. Bronze6 finds a kill, and the chase is on. Great unstoppable by Sylvanas. Cheeky's blinking back to safety. Rhett not gonna be so lucky here. Junkrat goes down, and Ferret continues to chase on forward. Slug Hunter gonna move away. Cheeky's blinks once again here. Brandon able to stay alive. Double kill for Bronze6, but that will not be enough to barrel on through to the 4. Possible showdown here in the bottom lane, Kira and Slug Hunter, but Sylvanas not going to risk it. So that's going to be a dragon going over to Bronze6. Dragon Knight trying to double back a little bit here, moving back towards the team. Not going to get an awful lot done here. Really taking quite a bit of damage from Leoric. There's a stun on the front line. Johanna Iron Skin is used. Leoric sent away there as Bronze6 gonna have too much more opportunity to step up here. Kira gonna put some poison onto this. Dragon Knight Fire Breath should finish this off. There it goes. Mid fort at least is gonna go down with this objective. There's the big rotation from Dead Gaming, but Kira feels it coming this time.
For now.
Bottom Bruisers not ready yet. Bruiser camps all around going to be worked on by both sides. Always get your camps after your objectives. This team's getting there ready to go. Right now, Bronze6 setting up some bottom lane pressure here, trying to control this area. Junkrat has the vision boards set here. First bullet. Just put a little bit of hurt onto that front line. Brandon pops the Iron Skin, gathering up 2 and getting behind the wall. Now the delicate dance begins. Vision, warding, everyone just trying to jockey for position here. Wisp is going to spot the encroaching Dead Gaming here in the bottom lane. Danny moving on back here as Bronze6 realize that this bottom keep is probably going down. If they can turn around for a pick, they'll definitely take it. There's the stun on the low side there. Double jump is good. There is the Entomb. Bunker on the low side is going to get some armor onto Danny and Mason Blaze. Silence on the back line slows down Juan Pablo for the meantime. Mason Blaze does not get the stun, though, onto Brandon. Gojira, though, is trying to move on back. So much damage coming on out. Greymane is going to go down as Danny continues to chase and can't get Gojira. Dead Gaming going to be the one with the pick here. It's the jet propulsion missing a couple times in that fight. Dead Gaming takes advantage. Nice Iron Skin to deny the double stun. Now they're looking for Blaze here. Polymorph comes out. Mason Blaze with less than 50 health survives. Can Danny... Oh, the double entomb, though. Double entomb is in. Gojira is feasting. That's a double kill here for Dead Gaming. Murden and Blaze the only ones alive on the side of Bronze6. Greymane is going to be back soon. It doesn't look like Dead Gaming is trying to push for core here. They've got Junkrat moving to the top lane. 4 moving towards the core here. Oh, and they don't want to risk it. They're not going to do it. They're going to double back and get themselves a dragon. Mason Blaze just going to delay this out a little bit. Buying time here for Kira and Ferret to get back. Danny just going to jump back to safety, and that is going to be a dragon here for Dead Gaming. Good delay, though, by Mason Blaze. That's going to get a full defense here. Lunara and Lucio are back now. See if a slow siege is going to be what it takes for Dead Gaming to even this one up. Oh, Entomb doesn't land, though. Big damage onto Greymane. Manages to get away, though. Dragon Knight taken down to about half here. Bronze6 not wanting to get caught out here. Juan Pablo stepping up, putting huge damage onto the Dragon Knight. Blaze is kicked away. Dragon Knight going to expire here. Brandon steps up. Not able to get any stuns off the Blessed Shield as the Unstoppables were doled out there by Ferret. Now huge damage onto that front line. Brandon is low, but is healed up by Cheekies. So many cleanses coming on out here. Danny trying to move on back. Survives with the help of that Avatar. Despite an absolute hurricane of damage, nobody goes down on either team. Dead Gaming going to go ahead and get this camp on the way out. Bronze6 going to try to prop up their top lane for just a moment here. Bottom lane being prepped by Dead Gaming. Bronze6 has proven to be very, very difficult to put down in these late fights. Dead Gaming, though, are looking super strong. Can they close here in game number 2? Bottom camp going to be taken here. Greymane wiping that up in no time.
It won't be long before the
Shrine starting to activate once again. Right wing in the top lane, but doesn't mean a whole lot in terms of where the enemy is, as Bright Wing is effectively everywhere all the time. So now the game of vision is once again commenced. Brandon trying to scout with those spinning hammers. Bronze6 going to vacate the mid brush.
And the Dragon Knight's power is yours.
Dragon Knight getting ready to activate. Brandon stepping up in lane here, does not get the scout on the bush. Ferret in position, to ready to come on in. Kira waiting as well. Blaze showing on the top wave. Crisp is scouted. It's Brandon once again trying to swing those hammers into the left bush. Mason Blaze is going to see Gojira coming. This is tense. Crisp is spotted. Whoa. Rhett stepping up there. That was almost a trigger pull there from Bronze6. Danny with this going for the super wraparound. Cheekies is just waiting behind the gate, waiting for a phase shift. Bottom lane is starting to stack up, though. Danny spotted. Has to double jump on out. Someone's got to deal with the bottom lane. It looks like Lunara and Blaze are going to be in the area. Right wing trying to take the bottom side here. Mason Blaze. Did Blaze get there in time? Just barely. Danny's still jumping in, though. Oh, no. This could be trouble for Bronze6. Pops the Avatar. The Entomb is late. Silence Arrow will not get the kill. Bronze6 almost fumbling there. But a couple ults and they managed to get out. Now stepping forward, looking for Brandon here. A lot of ults down on the side of Dead Gaming. Iron Skin is used. This is tense once again. Continues to be tense. Kira not wanting to go directly at the shrine here. Brainmain gonna go to the top side, try to get that one down. Is Brandon just gonna go, thank you very much, I'll take that. Top lane catapults are starting to siege into the core of Bronze6 here. Top shrine is converted, but core is down to 47%. Entomb not gonna land there. Danny jumping on back to safety. Right now, Dead Gaming looks like they're starting to close the web here. Bottom lane has to be dealt with. Brightwing headed to the top side. All the damage is in the bottom lane right now. Danny and Ferret can't really do anything here. There's the Blessed Shield used. Rhett is looking for a channel here in the mid. That's going to be a dragon. The Blaze did not get the interrupt in time. Now Bronze6 is in a real sticky situation here. Dragonite is just right-clicking the core right now, just moving directly towards it. Kira stepping up to try to put some damage on as Blaze and Leoric battling in the back line. Mason Blaze knows that this isn't a winning trade, but keeping Leoric away could be what Bronze6 needs. Silence Arrow gonna land onto one as the core is starting to take damage. Dead Gaming is just all-inning the core here, and it looks like they have the damage they need. Dead Gaming gonna even up the series 1-1. GG. Nicely played. They took their time. They used their map control with the catapults to slowly starve out Bronze6, grab themselves a dragon, and get the finish. Very nicely played. And sending us to a game number 3 here in the semifinals. Let's go to the post-match. See what the stats can tell us here. Lunara on the Kira. Kira on the Lunara. 74,000 hero damage for the side of Bronze6. Slug Hunter on the Sylvanas, over 78,000 hero damage there for Dead Gaming. Take a look at the talents as we update the scoreboard here. And I'll update the bracket as well now that I know how the other series went. Go. Alright. Bracket is updated. Fantastic. Get ready for a game number 3 here. Tremendous. Alright. We are going to Volskaya Foundry for game number 3. Who let this map in? Oh, that's right, I did. Unfortunate. Oh, goodness me. Well, we don't see Volskaya Foundry an awful lot. It's not so bad to see it every once in a while. And we will see it here for game number 3. Goodness gracious me. I can only vamp for so long. I'm only one man. Volskaya Foundry, our 3rd map of this 2nd series. Winner of this match will move on to tonight's final. Face the winner of Cho'Gall's Angels versus Caffeinated Knights on at twitch.tv/eternallybluetv, to whom I'm eternally grateful for picking up these casts. Auger banned away here by Bronze6. Such is the way. Volskaya Foundry, you're thinking about late game. Mephisto, definitely one of those heroes. Leoric is going to be forced to contend with here. Vala, another one that can scale out of her mind. Level 20 and beyond. Interested to see what the ban is going to be here. Whether they go with a Junkrat or whether, you know... I'd honestly be considering a Leoric ban. If I'm dead gaming here. We'll see what they think. They're going to get Maiev off the board. Understandable. Maiev can do things in team fights Leoric just can't, though. We saw Leoric doing some pretty gnarly stuff there. Game number 2. Once that level 20 came online. Just became an absolute unit out there. So, will we see that first pick blaze here from Bronze6, or do they have something else cooking here for Volskaya Foundry? Juan Pablo. Gonna go ahead and pick up that available Junkrat. I can dig it. Dead Gaming. Looking across here, we'll grab up that Leoric right quick. See what they want for pick number 2 here. Brandon goes for the Johanna. Gonna run it back there and see if they can scoop up another win with the similar structure to their Game 2 comp. Bronze6 looking across here. I wouldn't mind an early Phoenix. I wouldn't call Phoenix a late game hero, but just to put the fear into dead game. They're not going to do it. Ferret going to go for the right wing. Mason Blaze going to hop onto Yrel this time, do a bit more control and have some very powerful level 20 unstoppable, most likely. Stitches removed here by Dead Gaming. Stitches Junkrat used to run the Nexus, be an absolute terror. Some people have forgotten the old ways, but not Dead Gaming. They're not going to get caught out this time. Lucio to be banned out by Bronze6. Lucio does shut down those big level 20 team fights that Bronze6 so loves to get into. Slug Hunter going to bring out our first Hanzo of the day. See what the pairing is going to be. I want to see if it's going to be a Deckard here for Cheekies. I wouldn't mind a Deckard here, though. Into Yrel, right wing, maybe not the play. They're going to go with the Anduin. You get the double pull. A little bit safer. Very bulky, very defensive comp here. Coming out from Dead Gaming. Going to be very difficult to crack. See what Danny and Kira want to do to round out this composition here for Bronze6. A new Barak. And, oh, the Phoenix is picked up by Kira. It's a double fake. It's a fakeroo. We do get the Phoenix coming on in for Bronze6. Brett on the last pick position. Will we see the Genji bomb with the Anduin? Will we see a simple Sylvanas? What do we got for Rhett? A Tychus here on the front line to try to work down that Anubarak. Kira going to move over to that Junkrat. Juan Pablo, of course, taking up the reins here on the Phoenix Man. Dead Gaming. Let it through this time. We'll see if they pay for it or if they've got the answer here. I like their comp here for Volskaya. It's going to be very difficult to crack. Can Phoenix do it? We shall see. Alrighty. Our first game 3 of the day on this channel. It's all come down to this. Volskaya Foundry. Looking at the two compositions. Bronze6 looks like they might have the tools to try to win early. If this goes past level 20 into 21-22 territory, Dead Gaming, they might be able to take this. Let's see if they can do it. Let's get into the game. Turrets are up, so these teams going to go ahead and get those going. Leo currently solo on the top side here as Bronze6 returns to lane. Phoenix going to have to go ahead and deal with that. As the rotation commences, Dead Gaming going to go ahead and force onto the heal camp in the mid here, thinking that they have the team fight advantage. Junkrat going to knock them off the point for the time being as Danny taking a good bunch of damage there on the front. Look at that. Bronze6 goes ahead and says thank you very much and picks that up. On Pablo pushing the top lane here. Gojira going to release down to the bottom side. Go for CRL. Just not a lot going on here in the early going on Volskaya Foundry. Not a lot to do. So I will take a sip of water, because why not?
For combat in the Nexus. Prepare to begin field testing.
Control point A is starting to unlock here. We've seen teams basically not prioritize the objective at all here on Volskaya Foundry. Good now? Okay, thank you very much, Vendetta. Last week I finally updated to OBS 28. I stuck on 27 for a while because the release went so poorly in the beginning that I just got spooked for like 2 months. So this is like my first big stream on 28, and this is what I... Unfork. Big save there from Cheeky. Slug Hunter nearly got caught there, but no first blood just yet. Bronze6 currently controlling the point. Level 7s here. Out to be for both teams. As Bronze6 is putting some pressure onto the objective. So far, really, Dead Gaming just isn't opting to do a lot about it. They're going to instead put some pressure onto the top lane and force a response from Danny. Phoenix doing Phoenix things here in the bottom lane. Bronze6. They've got their 2 turrets, they've got their heal camp, they've got their lanes covered. Looks like they're about to have a big old robot to pilot around this here map. Gojira not going to give it up for free here. Steps onto the point for the meantime. But not overly concerned about it, and Protector is claimed by Bronze6. Looks like the Protector is going to be going to the top lane to start things off. Anubarak Junkrat on board. Gonna try to soften up this wall. Provide some control advantage for the next objective. But not an all-in type push here from Bronze6. They've still got their lanes covered. Juan Pablo staying in the bot lane. Ferret was soaking mid. And this objective going to get a bit done here. Mid wall going down as well. Brett going to be pulled to safety there by Cheekies. Another Anduin life grip save. Level 10s are here for Bronze6. It is going to be the Purification Salvo here for the Phoenix. As Juan Pablo stepping up onto Ret here. Polymorph comes on through, and Tychus is going to go down. That is first blood, claimed by Bronze6. Excuse me. Bronze6 looking for another heal camp here with their player advantage. Dead Gaming did lock in their 10s. Everything looking pretty standard there. We'll see what Johanna ends up picking. It's currently undecided. Gonna be Blessed Shields. No Falling Sword saves today. Nice Iron Skin save, though, as Danny was looking to help with the pickoff. And once again, we're just kind of back to lane maintenance. Control point B should be opening up fairly soon. Oh, Odin is picked there by Rhett, and now Brandon is looking for Kira. Bolts all around here, and that is a kill onto Junkrat. And now the Odin gets to go in for full use. Danny has to take the long way. This wall will take quite a bit of damage there as Rhett is put into the cocoon. Without Junkrat, there isn't a ton of follow-up to be had, but it does slow down the siege just a little bit. Now Dead Gaming with the kill of their own have basically evened up the experience. Mason Blaze just freezing the wave here on the left side. Kira gonna go ahead and get this going. AoE autos and Qs. Oh, looks like we have another pause here. Encoder overload on pausing a game, which you'd think would help the encoder because nothing is moving. It is truly unique. And you are all witness today. You enjoy living and learning with the Crushinator. Control point B getting ready to unlock here in the top lane. Looks like Mason Blaze thinking about coming on down here, but Rhett is mounted up. Johanna in the mid here. Could be a spot of trouble for Brandon. Pops the Unstoppable. Bronze6 going to focus on the bottom lane here while Junkrat holds versus Leoric on the objective. Leo going to get a couple of percentage points in as Junkrat clears the top lane. Mason Blaze gets a quick hit onto Slug Hunter there as Danny steps forward. Oh, the hit is good! Purification Salvo does not land onto Slug Hunter, though. Bronze6 looking for Johanna. I believe the Iron Skin is available. Dragon Arrow lands onto 2. Light Bomb connects as well. Double stun. They get Johanna out of there. Disabling stream preview? That's possible. I'll do some, maybe something's come up in the past where this has happened, but this is, yeah, it's an odd one. Anyways, not something we need to ponder on. I know what's causing it now, so I'll just, you know, it'll either get fixed or it won't. At least it's not affecting the actual watching of the game, which is good. If it just stayed for the rest of the stream, that would be very bad. Feel worse about that, but having the stream be chunky during a pause is, in the grand scheme, a minor problem. I will fix offline. Looks like another Protector is got to go over to Bronze6 here. Kira gonna load on up. A little bit of a chase here. Anubrak is caught. Danny is the Unstoppable. Has it for long enough. Puts down the heel. Oh, is nailed by the grenade. Nice job by Rhett. I want to see the overkill on that one. That was a nice snipe.
Blue team has destroyed the fort.
Top fort goes down in the meantime. It's Junkrat and Phoenix looking to hightail it on out of here. Taking quite a bit of damage on the way out. Uses the wave to reposition. Those two should be safe.
Our technician will analyze its combat data.
Up to level 17 here. Some things have happened in this game. There has indeed been gameplay. Dead Gaming picks up a tower in the mid. We'll see if they want to press on through to the fort. Could be a little bit greedy there, so they're just going to back up. Back up and keep on playing the map, playing for level 20. Excuse me. Bronze6 doing a little square dance there in the mid. Brandon might be looking for something here. There's the stun. Nice light bomb onto 2. Phoenix in big trouble. That is going to be a double kill for Dead Gaming. Possibly more. Danny on the way out will fall. Triple kill for Dead Gaming. Nice collapse there in the mid, and that will definitely earn them a structure here. A lot of turrets going down there, but it's, you know, you get the kills, it's worth it. Always double back and find more turrets. No big deal there. And there's one right now. Turret acquired. Oh. Are they going to use one to tank this fort? Yes, they are. That's another cheeky thing you can do with these items. As Ret pops the Odin to take down yet another structure here. Dead Gaming exploding into the lead on these structures after that kill. Healing out a bit early there, but they do manage to take down the bottom fort. And another one. Right now, Mason Blaze has the heal, and that's about it here for Bronze6. Meanwhile, 2 turrets available for Dead Gaming. Dead Gaming about to have their level 20s as well. A solid level lead here. See what they can do with this advantage. They're going to grab another item here in the mid. See if they can find themselves a fight to possibly look for a keep here.
I'm getting another terminal ready for you.
Top 4 going to be focused on next. Looks like that'll go down without too much trouble. I think Bronze6 on only keeps remaining. Next control point C getting ready to unlock in the bottom lane. A couple more waves required here for Bronze6 to find their own level 20s.
Control the terminal and bring in the protector.
We'll see if they're going to try to come on down here for this protector or if they're just going to get their lanes evened up. Possibly try to fight past it. Looks like they're not in a terrible hurry to get on down to the bottom lane. Juan Pablo pushing up the top side. There's level 20. They're just going to go straight for the mid structure. Dead Gaming opting to push into keep range here. Not going to bother with the mid defense. Just going to go ahead and try to trade for some structure damage. Bottom wall taking a little bit of damage there. Gojira mounted up and starting to move away. Bronze6 doubling back, but it looks like Dead Gaming definitely going to have themselves an objective here unless we see a beeline from Bronze6, which does not appear to be their plan. Protector is here. This is the weird part. It's like, who do we put in it? Do we put people in it?
Blue team has taken control.
They're going to put Hanzo and Leoric in there. Try to leave Anduin somewhere to save anyone who's jumped onto. Mason Blaze ready to come through on the backside here. Tychus is going to pop the Odin. Johanna put into the cocoon, and here they come. Mason Blaze with the super flank. Bronze6 turning it around. They can't get Brandon. The shield is too big. Mason Blaze continuing to threaten here on the backside, but mostly just keeping Dead Gaming split up. Mason Blaze is just living rent-free in their heads. Just staying back here like, where are you gonna go? Move forward, move back, do something, but you're not taking that keep and you're not getting a fight. Durell gets over the wall, keep is saved. That's why the objective is such a weird topic here on Volskaya Foundry. Overall, it got them a little bit of a keep. Maybe the rest of the wall. While mid fort went down, top wall went down. That's a tough one. Oh, possible collapse here in the mid. Polymorph on the low side. Great stun, but Cheekies has the save. Salvo comes out, but does not get onto Slug Hunter. The Unstoppable onto the Leoric. Can't move the Light Bomb into the back. Big Polymorph, and Gojira will go down. Bronze6 grabbing the first kill in this fight. Move on down to the bottom lane, grab themselves a turret. See if they want to possibly grab the bottom fort. Maybe try to work on mid keep. Don't really have any minions though, so not much of an opportunity unless they want to tank it with a turret. I guess they got beetles as well if they really wanted to, but a little bit greedy, I would say, to do that. Brandon continuing to chase onto Danny here. Just trying to wait out that cooldown. Danny was able to scutter away. Scuttle? Scuttle. Not scutter, because that's not a word. One more turret to the blue team. Heal camp there for Cheekies. Turret for Slug Hunter. Gojira gonna be scouted there by that grenade. The cannonball range, finding Leoric there. We got quite a top lane push being built by Dead Gaming here. Eternally Blue coming in with the raid. That means the other series must have finished up. Welcome, folks, to game number 3 here. Bronze6 defending versus Dead Gaming. Our final match of this series. Blue, you'll have to let me know how that series went. Know what to expect for the finals. Camp going to be taken away here by Bronze6 as the retreat is on here for Dead Gaming. Now we're kind of in the same spot we were on Dragonshire. It's just about positioning. It's about vision.
A new terminal will be
Not getting caught out there. We're back to control point A. So it looks like Bronze6 trying to take an aggressive position across the map here. Right side turret's going to be up soon. It's Mason Blaze preparing. Slug Hunter has the scout. Nice placement on that arrow to get both bushes and vision. Right side turret can go over to Dead Gaming here as Brandon and Danny. Little staring match on the point here. Could have ourselves a full-on 5v5. This is going to be... Who's going to blink first? CK2 wins 2-0. Alright, thank you very much. So, the winner of this game will move on to face Caffeinated Knights in tonight's finals. As Danny moving into the back line, looking for Slug Hunter. There's one save from Cheekies. Purification Salvo comes out as the Dragon Arrow hits onto Danny. Gojira in trouble. Leoric is going to be the first to go down. So it is Leoric. Will be back and on position in not that long. Mason Blaze over the top, finds a stun onto 2. The follow-up is good from Danny. There's the second save from Cheekies. No more pulls available for a little bit. As Juan Pablo continues to chase forward, Rhett is trying to boost on out of there. Brandon healing up with those holy renewals is going to be put into the cocoon here. No Dragon Arrow stun save to come on through yet. Does Cheekies have another pull? No, but uses the light bomb to try to find the stun. Gojira about to be back on the battlefield here. So Bronze6 ultimately gains some time on the objective. You see Kira locking that down. They're going to grab themselves an extra heal camp as well. But Leo is now back. Excuse me. Brandon thinking about stepping up there. Has the Blessed Shield available. Dragon Arrow is now available as well. We're into overtime here. Dead Gaming now has to commit to this. It's just waiting for an opening. Waiting for an opening. Looking at Kira here. Junkrat low. There's the Blessed Shield, but gets out of the cocoon. Dragon Arrow connects as well. Gojira trying to get the kill, but is knocked away by the concussion mine. Kira survives with the double healing totem. Gojira low. Juan Pablo is on the chase here. Warps away from the grip. Leo is going to go down once again here. Cheekies with the self-light bomb. They want to get this kill. There's the Unconquered Spirit. Ferret is going to go down. Phoenix in trouble. There's Phoenix going down. Objective is taken here by Bronze6, but they lose 2 for the price of a Leoric. Pretty even here, though. Mason Blaze. Gonna try to save the bottom keep. Will do so. Dead Gaming. Gonna be back at full strength very, very soon, as that Protector is just allowing Leo to come back to life very quickly here. But Junkrat has no way to escape besides just walking it on back. Dead Gaming with an opportunity to possibly push through for the victory here, and Tomb does not land. Junkrat gonna stay in that Protector to use that health bar. Brandon knocked away here. Leo is now back. Dead Gaming has 10 seconds before Brightwing and Phoenix are back on the battlefield. Do they have the time for this? It looks like they don't have what it takes to go for the core immediately, but they're going to keep on working for picks. There it is. Stun comes out. Bullseye connects as well. That's Junkrat to go down. Dead Gaming with a very, very timely pick there, and that might give them what they need to slow siege this core. Not going to go for it. Are going to keep hanging out. They're waiting for the minions. There is the big red button used. 45 seconds on Junkrat. Bronze6 fighting for their tournament life here. There's a Nubrak put into the silence, and that is a Nubrak going down, and that all seems like it will be enough here. GG has been called. Juan Pablo still trying here on the edge. Gonna warp into the fray, but the core shielding is starting to go down here. On the backside, Mason Blaze still doing work. The core only at 99%. Dead Gaming, they're starting to get whittled down here. They're not really able to focus on core. They've got catapults, but they're being cleared away by Mason. Bronze6 is not quite done yet. 80% on the core. Top lane is starting to collapse a little bit here. Slug Hunter in trouble is going to go down. Mason Blaze on the flank here as Kira is back. Brandon knocked away. Leo goes down. Tychus goes down. Brandon is being chased out. The core is saved. Oh my goodness. Bronze6 comes through with the defense after after Danny concedes in the chat. Oh dear, oh dear. Juan Pablo gonna move across and get another turret here. They don't really have the power or the map position to go and do much with it, but they save the core. And we're moving to a second Protector point B here in this match. My oh my. I think we're gonna be in for a late one tonight. Holy cow. Another very long match here for game number 3. We've still got a finals tonight. Goodness me, I'm gonna be a tired boy tomorrow. Dead Gaming now back to full strength, starting to press out back onto the battlefield here as the next control point is starting to unlock. Team's just trying to get all their map chores done, get their items up. Brandon coming across here. Kira has to give up the point. Unfortunate. Dead Gaming says, thank you very much. We'll take that. Now Bronze6 is going to have to clear this top lane before they can get to the control point. Mason Blaze looking possibly at Brandon here. There's the jump over the wall. Iron Skin is popped. %20 on the objective. Bronze 6 absolutely cannot afford to give up this protector. They have to take this fight. Up to 40%. Gojira discovered here on the low side. Danny thinking about moving on to the point, but has to move away. Mason Blaze up to 70% here. Now Danny has to move up. There's the cocoon onto Johanna. Bronze 6 is starting to make their move here. Good unstoppable there. Cheeky's looking for a possible pull if necessary. Brandon isn't going to call for it just yet. There's a big stun. Silence as well. Unconquered Spirit is popped. Can Phoenix survive? Yes, Juan Pablo is going to live this. Brett is into the Odin form as Danny steps forward. Fight continues on here. There's the move onto Leo. Purification salvo. Gojira going to go down here. Kira putting the... what do they call that one? Spread volley over the wall. Brandon stepping up. Dead Gaming can't really afford to give this one up either. Brandon is going to be polymorphed, has the pull and has the shield. Now Bronze 6 is starting to convert percentage over to them. Going to put down the heal totem. As Leo is starting to come up here. Going to be back to a 5v5. There's the double stun onto Slug Hunter. Silent Zone as well. Brandon tries to get the stun onto the back line, but is caught into the cocoon. Rhett in trouble here is polymorphed and will go down. That's Tychus. That's a huge pickup for Bronze 6. Gojira's about to be back, but Brandon is being forced off the point here. Mason Blaze with the knockback. No one is on the objective here. 98%. And that's the protector for Bronze 6. Brandon in trouble. Junkrat is still going to be the one to go down, though. And Brandon escapes. Bronze 6, though, has a 29-minute protector. It has so much health that you can't even see the ticks anymore. Oh my goodness. Brightwing is headed on back to base to make sure that a single catapult doesn't one-shot the core. The protector is just going to walk it in here and see if it can solo the game. Mason Blaze is going to try to create a little cover here, but Leo is going to be doing a lot of damage to this protector. Mason Blaze is just going to keep trying to knock Gojira off the point. Protector down to 50%. Here comes Ferret. Bronze 6 is going to try to steal this game right here. Protector down to 30% health. But the core is falling so rapidly here. Just it's 6% every punch, and that is going to be Bronze 6 bringing it back. Another GG from Danny. And Bronze 6 is going to be moving on to the finals. Oops. Bronze 6 brings it back on the core defense that they've thought was lost. Rally to a second control point B and take the victory on game number 3 on Volskaya Foundry. What a back and forth series. Let's go to the post-match. Goodness gracious me. Juan Pablo on the Phoenix. Top in every category there for Bronze 6. Showing why that's such a big ban against them. Slug Hunter on the Hanzo, nearly 90,000 hero damage there for Dead Gaming. A valiant effort, nearly closing it out there, but Bronze 6 will be moving on to face Caffeinated Knights in tonight's finals. Show the talents there. We'll get the bracket updated.